Hello friends, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cynthia Sierra and welcome to my channel, Faithful Mama Life. Today we're going to get right into it. It's going to be one of my minimalism series videos and we're going to be talking about 10 things that you need to get rid of today. Stay tuned. So I mentioned the word minimalism in the beginning of the video. I am by no means an expert or have a perfect minimalistic lifestyle, but whenever I can, I like to declutter, I like to cleanse, I like to throw away. I am not a hoarder by far. But today we're going to be talking about some things that you may have already been doing or you probably didn't really think to throw away. These are things that, trust me, you will not miss. And once you decide to throw them away, you're going to feel amazing. So number one on our list is mismatched containers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in the Spanish culture, we have tons of Tupperware. We have glass, we have plastic, and then we have a special category, which is our butter containers, our cold cut containers, the containers that are supposed to contain butter, but they actually contain like rice or beans or some other type of food. So if you have any mismatched containers that really aren't meant to be containers, just throw them away and make sure that you go ahead and invest in a nice, good container or Tupperware set. For me, the past years, it has been glass. I don't know what it is about plastic. I know we're not supposed to reheat things them. And when you just try to clean them, you can never get the grease off. So for me, it is glass. Whatever the case is, make sure that you throw away those containers that are they're just not healthy for you. They are missing a lid. Maybe they don't fit perfectly. They have a little chip in them. Throw them away and go ahead and get yourself a new set. Go ahead and do it right now. Please feel free to stop this video, pause it, and go to your kitchen cupboard and throw away all those mismatched containers because I know you have some. Number two is throw away your worn out intimate clothing or undergarments. I am very guilty of it. I used to keep my socks until they literally had holes in them and I was still wearing them after that. So if you have socks that are mismatched, because only God knows where those socks go in the laundry. You put them in the washer and then they're just totally gone. Throw away the socks that have holes, the socks that have mismatched, although I hear that's in style, but not really, guys. You need to throw away your underwear that has holes in it, and you just need to make sure that you get a good pair of socks, good pair of bras, good pair of underwear, so that your body can breathe and all those things that are worn, that are damaged, that are mismatched aren't taking up valuable space in your drawers. So for me, I'm trying to limit the amount of things that I have in my drawers and in my closet also. I want my garments, my clothing to breathe, and that also includes my undergarments. So I did a total inventory rehaul last year when we moved from Florida to Alabama, and I am definitely due for another one. If you have had them for the last several years, if you have had them since college, my friend, it is time to throw those pairs of socks away. The good thing is that my mom loves to give socks. So every year, my sock inventory is very well replenished. And let's be honest, underwear and socks really aren't that expensive. So please go ahead and just throw them away. Number three is clothing that does not fit or that you have not worn. Again, when we moved, actually before we moved from Florida at my old house, I do have a video on it, and I decluttered my entire closet and my wardrobe, like my dressers, my side tables, because I had so many clothes, and granted, it was a smaller closet, but so many things that I had to literally push through to try to see what I wanted to wear. And it was such a hassle to try to figure out what I wanted to wear for Sabbath, what I wanted to wear to hang out, what I needed to wear for a special occasion. There were even clothes that I had totally forgotten that I had. And mind you, I always color coordinate my closet, but it was just way too much. So I pared down my t-shirts from 50 to about 26 or so, and I'm probably due to do it again, but definitely give away or donate clothing items that are worn out, that don't fit you, or that you have not worn before. If you are between sizes and you really feel, because you're exercising, or maybe you're pregnant, or you're just going, you're just losing weight or you're gaining weight, then you can go ahead and save some items. But if you truly have had that pair of jeans or that skirt, that dress, or maybe that shirt, which was your favorite, and you're not wearing it anymore, or it doesn't fit, go ahead and donate it. Or if you just love it so much and you don't want to just throw it in the donate pile, go ahead and gift it to somebody. I was cleaning one of my friend's closets the other day, and we had a donate pile and we had a gifting pile. Maybe some of your girlfriends, maybe a niece, maybe a sister, somebody will go ahead and appreciate it, and they will love it just as much as you. And that garment now has a new life. If it doesn't fit, or if you don't like it, go ahead and get rid of it. I know that there was this dress. It was so pretty. I loved it, but I never really picked it out of my closet because it just didn't fit right. It was a little bit too tight. Maybe it was a little bit too short. And instead of me holding on to it and daydreaming about what I felt I was going to look in it, where I was going to wear it to, I just decided to go ahead and gift it to somebody else that would appreciate it and would wear it way more than me. And again, this is just taking up valuable space in your closet, and you can be filling that up with clothes that you love, that you enjoy, that make you feel good, that look good on you, and that are super comfy. Number 4 is old documents and notes or cards, just pieces of paper that make their little way into our drawers, into our messy drawer. We need to go ahead and clean out those spaces. If you have receipts, I know there's some apps where you can take pictures of your receipts and it can file them for you. For me, I have a cabinet, like a little box where I keep all of my bills and I keep different things, my taxes. I have them for about 2 years. After 2 years, I go ahead and I throw them away or I shred them so that I can make space for the new one. Things like receipts and cards, put them in a little box, put them somewhere. You can scan them, put them on your phone. Like I said, put it in the app, because before you know it, you have paper everywhere. So if you have a bill, go ahead and file it somewhere, take a picture, throw it away if you don't need it. A lot of us now are going into electronic billing, which is something that I am doing, and it's amazing. It has helped so much with the amount of paper that comes into my house. And I also have a recycling bin. So as soon as I take a picture of my receipt, I go ahead and I put it in the recycling bin. Number 5 is unused decorations. So I am guilty of this because we have had in the last 14 years, I think we've moved like 4 times or 5 times. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But each house has its different decoration, but I reuse my decorations. Now, I did have 2 houses ago, I did have a very big house and I went out and did buy more decorations. Now that I'm a little bit more minimalist, I don't feel the need to have a picture or a drawing or some kind of artwork on every single wall. I like my house to breathe. I like to make memories in my house and people remember the times that we had my house versus what kind of decoration I had on my wall, because nobody really looks at that. They are taking up space, they are creating dust, and honestly, if it's a piece that you really love and you decide, well, I'm going to put it in my attic, then it's not really serving its purpose, right? Now, just a little disclaimer, I do have decorations that I don't use all year round. Obviously for fall, because I love fall, and let me know if you want me to do a video on my fall decorating. It's kind of minimalistic also, but I love fall and pumpkins and everything. And then of course our Christmas decorations that I do have also in the attic. We really don't decorate for any other occasion. I don't decorate for Easter or for Valentine's. Like fall and Christmas, that is it. Usually the rest of the year, my house is pretty much the same, except for like rearranging some things here and there. But point being, make sure that if there's decorations that you know you will not use or that you don't like, or they just don't go with your decor anymore, go ahead and put them on Facebook Marketplace or donate them or gift them to somebody that you know will really, really love it. Number 6 is excess condiment packets. Y'all know we go to Panda Express, we go to Taco Bell, we go to Chick-fil-A, and we feel, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing sauce ever. I'm going to save it. And before you know it, your little drawer part in your refrigerator is full of packets. go ahead and just throw them all away and just get yourself that exact same sauce at the store. Number 7 is having too many vases. I would rather someone buy me a plant, like in a pot, a regular pot, and I can transfer it into one of my favorite pots, or just regular flowers, than give me flowers in a vase. All these jars and different vases or different pots, go ahead and just declutter them. They are taking up so much space, especially vases. Like, they are very, very big. And honestly speaking, I just love houseplants more than flowers. My flowers go outside in my butterfly garden. But note, if you ever want to gift me something, just a nice little house flower or a succulent will do just fine. Number 8 is appliances that you don't use. Now, I have been doing pretty good with this. I am a person that I like to have my counters pretty much clean. Thinking about my kitchen right now, all I have is my jar with my utensils. I have my napkin holder. I have my tea box because I use that all the time. I have my mug stand because we do drink a lot of tea and decaf coffee and just things like that. And then on the rare occasion that I do have cookies for Azariah, I do go ahead and have just 2 cookie jars, a clear one, and then I have like a blue little elephant because he loves elephants. Other than that, I have my counters totally clean. Nothing else on there, because clean counters inspire me to want to clean, to keep them clean. If I have so many things on my counter, it's just way too much for me to take it all out and then clean and then put it all back in. So the cleaner and the simpler, the more decluttered my counter is, the better. So if you know that you have an air fryer and you use your air fryer like me, like all the time, I'm already on my 2nd one, and I have a convection oven that I rarely use, go ahead and get rid of that convection oven if you're just using your air fryer. The same thing goes with your pots. So many people buy that 25 set stainless steel pot set and it's just great and wonderful, but do you really use all of your pots? So I just have 2 frying pans that are ceramic that I use for certain things, 2 cast iron little skillets that I use. I have a regular pot for soups, and then I have a smaller like handle pot for my beans or little stews or things like that. I don't need anything else. I don't need any more than that. Well, I guess I'm not really like much of a cook. If you're a cook, and like my sister, she has like a bread maker, and she has an air fryer, and she has an egg cooker, and she uses them all. But for me, I don't use them, so there's no need. Actually, I will take it back. I have an Instapot, a Pioneer Woman Instapot that is so beautiful, and I love it, and my son bought it for me like a year or 2 years ago, and I have used it maybe twice. And so I need to figure out whether I am going to re-gift that, or if I am going to like make sure that I use it. The only issue I have with it, and I love it, I could definitely use an Instapot, it's just like really, really big, and we're like 3 people, so I need like one like this. So that's the only problem that I have with it, but that is the only appliance I can really think of that I may need to get rid of. And I know that sometimes we think, but it was a lot of money and this person gifted it to me and it was really special. Well, it can be special to someone else that you gift it to. Number 9, and I believe a lot of us are guilty of this. I know my son does and my husband. Pens. Pens, pens, pens. They are crawling everywhere. Pens that do not work. We do have a messy drawer, which I do need to declutter, I will be honest. But we have a little basket of just pens because they just have little feet and they just fly everywhere. They walk everywhere. And every so often I will go in and I will see if the pen works. If it doesn't have a cap, I throw it away. My husband is obsessed with pens. Anytime we go somewhere, he will like, can I have this pen? Can I take this pen? Or he'll buy somewhere. We have so many pens at my house. Go ahead and throw the pens that don't work, that don't have caps. Some that like you have to go like this to try to take out the ink. Go ahead and throw those away. Just make sure that you declutter, and you can also invest in really good pens. That way you know that they're good quality and they will last a pretty long time. And number 10, throw away old bed sheets, linen, towels, Maybe they have stains, they don't fit, they're stretched out, or you just simply don't like them. I did this about a year ago, and I can honestly say I have 2 bedspreads for this bed. I have this white one, which I absolutely love, that my mom gave me because she saw that I had the same bedspread at every single video. And then I also have another one that is just a neutral color and has browns and beige and tans and ivory that I absolutely love. Could I get more? Of course I can, but why would I want to fill up my closet with more bedding when I absolutely love these 2? Now, they are very good quality, so I have had them for at least like 3 or 4 years. I just really, really like them. Also, fitted sheets that just were stretched out, that had stains, or that were just discolored, they didn't fit right. I went ahead and I threw those away, and I just went ahead and purchased a very good one. I think I only have, again, 2 fitted sheets or 2 fitted bed covers that I use. All the towels that I had also, I threw most of them away because I don't know about you guys, and let me know, maybe this is just me, but I had towels that were like bleached, kind of like they were beautiful gray and like a blue, and then they had bleach marks because I believe I would put like some kind of face cream on, and then, or like a cleanser or something that had like salicylic acid or peroxide, whatever. And then I would clean my hands on my towel, and I believe that's when my towels got all bleached. So I've changed it, and I'm going to buy more white towels. That way I can clean my hands, I can do whatever, just put some bleach in them, and they are white. And the last thing that you can absolutely get rid of is old makeup and lotions and perfumes that you just don't wear. I also did this last year when we were moving, and it was the perfect time for me to go ahead and just throw away all those lotions that were expired. I'm very sensitive with smells in my nose, and I had like 3 bottles of like the shower gel and the lotion from Victoria's Secret or from Bath and Body Works. If you have lotions or things, body care, things that you have that either you don't use, that are expired, that you don't like, go ahead and throw them away, including makeup. I had eyeshadow from like when I was in high school. I never wore it. It was like blue and green, and it was just, I finally threw it away, and now my little makeup bag is like super easy, very compact. I know exactly what I want, and it's just so easy to use. Let me tell you, when you declutter, when you get rid of all these things, I promise you will not miss them. You won't even know that they're gone, or you can always replenish it with other things. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell below. I love you guys, and till the next time.